Thank you so much for finding Channel Core. I'm the Core. Trailers are fair game, but I will always try to spoil a lot less than they do. Please finger that like button for me right now before you forget. And if you think my video sucks, you can always unlike it. You could even subscribe if you're interested in choosing wisely. Now without further ado, let's do Oddity. The most basic version of the premise here is a blind woman who owns an antique shop where every item is allegedly cursed, uses occult tactics to investigate the murder of her twin sister from a year ago. The main reason I can't say anything more is that a whole murder mystery plot eventually unfolds like an Agatha Christie novel, and not terribly unlike Christie, there couldn't have been more than like 5 or 10 locations in this, with I'd say half of it taking place at a creepy old house. And not only is the plot well executed, but I gotta say a good 70 or 80% of this gave me the heebie-jeebies big time. And even more awesome is how all that horror, tension, and creepiness is masterfully pulled off. It's not a bunch of dumb Hollywood jump scares and predictable shots. This is straight up raw creepiness, and I gotta say it's now one of my top 5 all-time favorite horror movies. Even more impressive is that outside of one gory shot of the aftermath of something horrific, there's almost no blood and guts, and almost no on-screen violence. Even my friend Kayla the Gore Geek said she regretted watching this movie so late while alone at home because it genuinely creeped her out so many times. And again, for it not being loaded with insane bloodiness says a lot for her. That's also a testament to how so few horror movies are actually truly scary, being as most rely on cliche visuals, dumb and predictable jump scares, and overly slick production values. Simply making Michael Myers gigantic and scary looking doesn't mean you're going to feel the terror at all, which is why the early Friday the 13th and Halloween movies are so much better. So much better than the follow-ups. The other great bit of news is, while the indie film quality of this will please the film nerds, this should also totally play for mainstreamers. Also, make sure you're paying close attention to details, because I swear everything in Act 1 is a foreshadow or a setup for the entire rest of the movie, which, yes, is what excellent writers do. Obviously, I loved this. It's one of my all-time favorite horror movies now, and I'm going to watch this repeatedly for the rest of my life. Absolute masterpiece. Everyone's review is biased in some way. My opinions could totally change a week, a month, or years from now, so keep on loving what you love. Please comment below if I missed something or got something right. They say that really helps the channel, but please do it in the nicest way possible, because I'm a very, very fragile man-child.